when you get a membership, it just makes each ticket cheaper.
Like I'm studying commerce as part of my double degree and my minor is marketing.
As a Monash student, I did find some of my units.
I was on call with like the president because as soon as I posted the link, but I don't know what drew me to Monash. I think it was just like the vibe of being at Monash.
I agree. For my engineering units, they're typically like one workshop and then one applied class.
Hey guys, hello and welcome back to another video. This is your Caps Log, and today we are with Megan and Kavya, and we are at Monash University. Thanks to you guys for getting some time out for us to have great conversation, which I never thought that I would be doing in Monash University. So thank you on that. And let's create something which people are actually looking for. The questions will be here. It's a podcast style interview, whatever we call it. It's morely based on what you guys would feel for yourself or for the prospective students who are coming as an international students. So we're going to be talking on that. But initially, I would love to know more about your background and your background. What do you teach? What are you learning? What are you studying? Where are you from? When did you land? Quickly sit down.
Okay, I'm Megan. So I'm from Karnataka, so in the south of India. I'm currently studying a double degree in software engineering and commerce. So I moved here when I was a kid, so about 5 months old.
Oh, since you were here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So born and brought up here, but I was originally from India.
My name's Kavya. I'm a commerce and science student. I'm originally from Sri Lanka, but I was born and brought up in Melbourne as well.
So you know everything about Australia. And okay. So as you guys have been here, so I would say it's called domestic students. You're domestic students, right? But we'll be focusing on Monash mainly because you're technically today marketing your Monash University. And you didn't mention what you are in Monash University in the Indian Society. So
Oh yes. So at Monash Indian Culture Society, I'm the communications director at the moment.
Yeah, and I'm the co-marketing director.
okay. So as the main topic, which you would have read on the title already, it's related to should you join Monash Indian Society, or if you want to make it a bigger bracket, should you join Monash? So, well, initially, would love to know more about the Indian Society because that's the mainly focused area we are covering today. So, when and how was the Indian Society of Monash University like formed, or how did you join? What's the main mission of your society? We would love to know more about it.
I think it was formed a few years prior to us joining.
Uh,
So I would say like early 2020, like around the 2020s.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the main goal of the club is to really bring together Indian students,
Mhm.
like both domestic and international, and also like the Southeast Asian like communities together and sort of create a bigger community in itself. And I've personally joined the mix to form friendships with people who have grown up the same, like who have had the same experiences growing up as me. Like growing up like in a South Indian household is definitely different to growing up like in an Australian household. Yeah. So I think for me, yeah, making those friendships and having those connections with people in a like variety of year levels, was definitely a goal for me.
Yeah. Yeah, just to add into that, like I would definitely agree with what Kavya mentioned. I feel like the biggest thing with like what the Indian Cultural Society's purpose was is like mainly to like kind of like like have an environment where like everyone is kind of very similar, where like we all can connect on our culture. Like that's like the main bridging factor with all of us. And I feel like that's kind of the reason why like a lot of us would have joined is like we felt like we didn't really feel that connect before, and then joining Nix has been a good way.
Okay. On that note, is it only for Indian students, or it's for like everyone? Anyone can join.
Anyone can join the committee. Like she's isn't, and she's in the committee. She's asked to take the like. And then but for our events as well, so we hold like a couple throughout the year. I definitely think everyone should come along, and there's no like specific like. You don't have to be just Indian. Like we like there are Sri Lankan events, and we go to those as well. And like there's like no like restriction.
Yeah, like just for me, like before even like thinking about joining this, I went to our event in March last year called Euphoria.
Yeah.
So that's like the first big event that we hold.
Mhm.
And I actually went with a bunch of like my Sri Lankan friends. And when I got into the venue, I just like felt it was a really good vibe. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like home, and there was like 800 people there, but I felt like I was at home. And yeah, I think going to that event and just seeing how well it was like produced, like how well it came out, and how everyone was just having the time of their life, even though we had just been at uni for like a week. I think that's what really encouraged me to join like Mix and to like go to all of these events. Like not only like the Indian club events, even like the Sri Lankan club, like all those events.
Yeah.
I'm going to more of those events than I am to like just like a normal commerce society event or any of that. So I think
Okay. How big is it the membership of your Indian society right now?
So our committee is about 25 people big. And then there's like a few rounds that we go through. Was that the question?
No, so members, not the team members, the members.
Oh, it's huge.
I think we're the biggest, like one of the biggest clubs at Monash.
Yeah, and we're easily
Like social club.
We're easily one of the biggest social clubs in Australia. Like Monash is really wide. Our like Instagram has about 11,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say that our Regal ball videos, like all our marketing from last year, was hitting millions of views. Like each video we posted was going viral.
Yeah.
So
So I would say
our reach really definitely.
But how can we join Monash?
wait, anyone can come to our event.
Yeah.
Like
Someone.
like any
This student. So you don't have to have a membership to come to our events.
yeah, the only
Unless it's exclusive.
No, none of our events are exclusive.
no. Yeah. So like any like the only exclusive one is our Mehndi night, so it's just for the people that are attending our ball. But aside from that, like any student from any university can come as long as they buy a ticket. And when you get a membership, it just makes each ticket cheaper. That's like the perk of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it overall, what I understood is like your culture, your societies are kind of interconnected with each other, and you're the biggest right now in the market.
Yes, definitely come guys.
Definitely, yeah.
Anything
Good
that
out, please.
anything that you would like to, because it's starting, but still, if you wanna add up to now that you wanna get your marketing and wanna ask your people to join,
Oh,
because
I mean, yeah, like if you don't come, I reckon you'll know a lot more people coming than people not coming.
And also, I feel like it's a really great way to make friends. Like one of my cousins, she recently moved from India. Like, so she's like an international student this year. And she's come to our events because I'm in the committee. So I told her to come along, and she's made a lot of friends. And like now her closest friends are people she's met at Mix events. So it's like a really good way to like meet new people as well. Because like there's a lot of people, especially when you like just join Monash, like a lot of like first years, and like just you meet a variety of people, and like you can meet your people that way as well.
what's it like being in student in Monash in your society?
Ooh, like being in the club.
Being in the club,
Yeah.
maybe being in this Monash University, whatever you want to add.
So I think being in Monash, it's definitely overwhelming.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's overwhelming in a good way, in a sense that like there are a lot of faces around, but as you continuously go through in each class and like every week, those faces sort of become familiar, even if you don't know them.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, I seen you around. Like I walk past you at 11 a.m. every week. Like that's that sort of thing. And then in terms of being a student in the Monash Indian Culture Society, I think it's definitely a lot easier because you're not forced to be friends with the people in your committee, but it's just like they're known faces. So like last year being a first year, coming into Monash, I was just friends with people from school, so I didn't really have that uni friend group. But I met Megan and a few others who were also in the same boat, like coming in as first years. And then, yeah, they sort of became like my closest friends. And then it wasn't only us hanging out in Mix. We like started planning our classes together, like hanging out for lunch and all of that. So it's like, it gives you more friends in that sort of way.
It's like a home.
It feels like them.
I feel like what we call it as well. It's like a lot of international students when they come to our events, they like call it like home away from home. And he's have a really cute way to like
Take the home away from me.
Yeah.
Let's say, man, start even on low, whatever.
yeah. And then so to add on to that, I feel like I definitely agree. I feel like being a Monash student, I really like how like everything is like structured. Like I think the way they set up, it depends what degree you do, but like for my engineering units, they're typically like one workshop and then one applied class. And I like that setup. Like I feel like it gives you like an opportunity to like really apply my knowledge as well as like learn it. So in terms of like how they teach content, I do think it's like really comprehensive and I feel like it's also useful. Like some of the courses I'm doing, it's actually helping me with like what I want to apply like as a software engineer in the future. So I do think they like in terms of learning, it's really strong. In terms of mix, again, like Fabio mentioned, very chill. Like, and it doesn't feel like work. It's just like more friends.
Yeah.
Like you get dating more friends, but dating new people in Germany. So
And like just to add on that as well, like I'm studying commerce as part of my double degree and my minor is marketing. So being marketing director of mix has also given me not like it's given me a good insight into what sort of career I can go into. So like having to plan all the content like in ahead of time, working with our sponsor team to like make sure that our sponsorship, like the people who are sponsoring will get like the content that they want, has definitely helped me apply the content that I've learned in my like marketing classes to actual like
Actual practical.
yeah.
Okay. Well, is there any challenges that you faced in as an Indian student in Monash or as in the society? Did you any challenges?
personally, I can't think of it.
I don't yeah.
I feel like in terms of as a Monash student, I did find some of my units quite hard. So like typically that's but you know, and just study wise, that's the only issue I could really come. It was really issue. I studied for it. It was fine. Like
Studying one?
I'm doing software engineering and commerce.
Bachelors.
Yeah, bachelor's.
Yeah, bachelors of commerce and science.
Ah.
So like in terms of actual challenges, like typically like specifically as an Indian student, would you say? Not really. I feel like one thing, like I feel like a lot of my friends are also from similar backgrounds to me. So like so there weren't any challenges in that regard for me that I can think of.
And I think Monash, compared to the other unis around Melbourne and Australia, is definitely more culturally diverse. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I think a lot of my classes, I have met so many people, like so many international students from different countries around the world. Like, I had a German like boy in my class, like he had just moved from Germany.
Yeah.
A few Indian students.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say I'm probably one of the biggest like a lot of students are from India. Like
Yeah.
a lot of international students
Yeah.
are from India as well. So I did do that.
And how does Indian society help them to adjust?
yeah. Well, mine was at home away from home.
Yeah.
And then,
Except events and activities, what else do you do?
well, we do have on-campus activities as well. So, like, events that run during the day. So not like our events in the night.
Okay. And I'm listening.
Oh, what else?
We have like our events at night as well. So like those are like a way to meet new people. We also have like barbecues every so often. So like,
Yeah.
like our Monash in like Indian cultural barbecues, and then I think
That's summary.
big yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's maybe and anything for psychological help or for exam help?
Oh, yeah. Not well. We don't really have exam help, but in terms of like psychological help, we've always set our DMs like on Instagram or our emails are always open. Because that just goes straight to the executive team. So there's only 4 of them that will like reply, and it's like fully confidential. So I won't go like elsewhere.
So the question is, how can a guy or girl join Indian society in Monash University?
Like in terms of join as a member or join on the community. Yep.
Okay, so
As the member, let's start.
okay, so as a member, it is really simple. On our Instagram, as well as like on like the uni O week, so orientation week, we have a stall, and then basically at the stall, anyone can just come up and basically scan a QR code, and then when you do scan a QR code at O week, you're gifted like a tote bag with like Monash Indian Culture Society goods in it. So that's like a flask and this if you read it, please.
Where's the cool?
And then, but if you do miss out on that, doesn't mean you can't be a member later. We have our like link always in bio as well as on like Monash clubs and events. You can like find our like name, and if you just click on that, you can buy a membership. So it's typically about $10 if you have an MSA Plus member,
Yeah.
and then 15 if you're not. And then you can just buy a membership. It takes about 5 seconds to do. And then that basically means every one of our events is $5 off. And then if you also get exclusive access when tickets drop, you'll be like the first to know. So like for our sellout events, like mixed ball, they sell out in like typically like 9 seconds. Like it's like really, really fast. Like all 1,000 tickets are gone in 9 seconds. So yeah.
9 seconds.
Like for Regal board this year, I was on call with like the president because as soon as I posted the link onto our Instagram, within a minute I was posting the sold out story.
Yeah, so it's really
And that's after they've put enough tables to be waitlisted as well. And so that was like over 1,000 tickets sold.
yeah. So it is
They are running a whole vlog video. So.
yeah, so we do sell that really fast. So if you are a member, you kind of get like an email when they do come out, and like about 20 tables are reserved for just members. So like that's definitely an advantage because you don't want to miss out on the best event of the year. So
yeah, and like I know a lot of people who just buy memberships because you get your money's worth in 3 events.
Yeah.
And we hold like way more than 3 events. Like we hold like I think five or 6 events in a year. So you only need to come to 3 events to get your money's worth. And like a lot of students who I know, they come to like the first, I think they come to Euphoria and they're like, oh wait, this is actually really fun. So then they'll come to all events after that. So the membership is definitely it's definitely worth it.
Well, marketing team is leading, I guess, in that sense.
yes. It's so good. Marketing is so good this year. And then we also, with our like tote bag this year, we also had like vouchers in it, and it was like $20 shop back. So basically, the second you got a membership, you got all your money back and $5 more. Yeah, and then if you come every event, you're saving money. So yeah, definitely a good incentive.
Yeah. And then in terms of joining the committee, Audrey, that's the community director.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of like more my department. So communications director is like typically in charge of hiring. So we have 2 intakes. Firstly is subcommittee. So subcommittee is open to anyone. And with subcommittee, all you have to do is you just have to be a Monash student, and you submit an application that'll get assessed by like the me or like whoever the communications director is, as well as like a hiring panel built with like about 8 other members of like mix, typically directors and executives. And then from there, we'll finalize about like 25% of the top applicants. From there, we'll have an interview day. So it's about 2 days of interviews. And then based on that interview, depending on the year, it ranges from about 5 to 10 people will get a role in mix. So they'll join a subcommittee. We also have our Jaffe hiring, which is at the start of each year. So as soon as uni starts, so it's typically about April this period. Again, very same process, but this is only open to first year students. So students joining their first year of bachelor's will be eligible for the Jaffe position. So that's first year.
And they are paid roles. I like the how you say. I like the how you said. No. Yeah.
No, but you get paid in like the memories. That's what I always tell my mom. She's like, oh, you're always going to mix events. And I'm like, yeah, like the memories I've made are definitely my favorite by far in like my whole uni life.
Yes.
At least for the team members, the events are free, right? At least.
Yes, that's really fair.
Yes.
So that's our events like football. Definitely worth it, but they are more of the pricier ends. So yeah, it's really good. They're free for us. Yeah.
Talking on the events, so what kind of events do you guys organize? Like Holi, Diwali, sports, workshops, culture nights. What kind of events do you guys organize?
Yeah, well, you've hit all our themes. So Euphoria is our Holi themed event. So that's all white. So that's usually in March. And then our next event is Cocktail Night. So that's a new event that we introduced in the last few years.
Last year's theme was really good. It was dress up as like a Bollywood character.
Yeah.
It was really cute. Like I dressed up as Crew from Kushi Kabi Gum. And then there was like a lot of so it was really nice to see everyone.
And everyone were really into it as well. Like they were into it. There were a lot of creative costumes.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Like you definitely get FOMO from like not being at the event. You'll be like, oh my god, everyone like dressed up and had fun.
Like should dance with my ship as the.
No, literally I had to do that. I it's always fun. But it's so worth it. Like, yeah. And then after cocktail night is Regal Ball. So with Regal Ball we have Mehndi night a few nights before. So that's a night where we hire out I think 7 or 8 Mehndi artists who come and do the Mehndi for all attendees. Yeah. It's definitely, I think it was like one of my favorite nights because everyone was it was just a wholesome like night. We were playing music, There was
all the girls will be joining it.
Still, kikli में भी डांट है ठीक है मेहंदी डांट yeah.
it was actually really interesting. I thought it was really good. Happy about lip tint.
It's been like, can you write my girlfriend's name on my head?
That was usually what and yeah,
Because like, you're supposed to be standing.
they would both pass together.
And his girlfriend would be, get your name for it right now.
Yes. And then yeah, obviously Regal Ball, which is our biggest. I think it's the biggest event.
Probably. Euphoria also a lot of people as well, but I think Regal was probably
Because I think this year we had 1,100 attendees.
and also that was really fancy. We hosted at Crown Palladium as well, so it's like a beautiful venue.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it's definitely my favorite event.
Yeah.
So yeah, Regal Ball, and then coming up we have a sporting event. We won't give away too much.
Yeah, you guys will see it on Instagram.
Yeah, it's
I
a sporting.
want to mention your Instagram for the club.
Oh yeah, it's just Mix Monash.
Mix Monash.
So MICSMONASH.
That's the Indian Society dash Instagram.
An orange logo with a white line.
We'll mention it here coming up as a pop-up and in the description. Want to check it out. And if someone has any question related to Indian Society or joining Ash, will you guys be able to reply to those?
So I can reply on the DM. So just shoot us a Instagram DM. Otherwise, feel free to email us on the email on the. It's really on our thing. Yeah, and someone will reply to you within, I would say, less than 24 hours.
Yeah, okay. Marketing team is going good. Told you.
Yes.
Okay. How do quickly want to know about it? Because even personally, I was wondering, especially that fascinating that one, the Kabhi Khushi Gum one.
Yes.
How do these events help students make friends and feel at home from your perspective?
Yeah, so I definitely feel like at these events, there's a lot of students who might be just not be coming to these events, not knowing anyone. So I feel like kind of just like getting involved and like when you like see like so I feel like good events to talk to people probably more of our daytime ones. So like with the barbecue coming over, you get to just talk to all these people, especially from our committee. As well as like our sporting ones, like you need to form a team, and usually these teams get to know each other quite well. With our clubbing events, you can also like I feel like that's a really good space to know each other. I've made so many friends in the lines just of clubbing events, just getting to like oh you look so pretty today, like just chatting. And I feel like that's one good way to meet each other. And then after that, you kind of like form like your group for these events. Then every event you kind of go together. So I feel like that's one way that like a lot of students meet a lot of people. And like especially depending on what school you did, a lot of people like they went to schools where there weren't that many like South Asians at their school, and then coming to Monash, they've wanted to get involved in like clubs like Mix to kind of get more in touch with their culture. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that was a really good point. And I also got to mention we had trivia night, which is for our first years.
Which night?
Trivia night.
Trivia night.
So that's usually after Euphoria. And it's just for our first years.
Yeah.
And I think this year, like being a like team rep, like because all the committee members were divided up in teams. And just getting to see how the first years all interacted with each other. Like some of them came by themselves or like in groups of like 2 or 3. But they were sat in tables of 10, so then they all like made friends with each other. And like now that I see them like around at uni, I'm like, oh my god, you guys met at trivia night and like now you're friends. Like it's so crazy.
What else you want?
Yeah.
Easiest way to make friends. Right?
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing to like make friends at uni is just getting involved.
Yeah.
The more you actually go out of your way, no one says no, dude.
And it's like the first, I think the first step is always hard. Like it's the hardest step. But once you take that first step, everything becomes easier.
The good part in that as a student, if, for example, if I would be an introvert person, if I don't want to go out and talk to people, at least join the society and you guys will organize things. So he will eventually be at least a little bit towards extrovert and get connection.
And like, yeah, it takes a while, but it will definitely come.
Yep. And it's helpful as well. And talking on that, the next major point was networking and career benefits. So does the society connect students with alumni or industry professionals?
So we're more of a cultural club. There are definitely other clubs at Monash that are more like focused on like professional life. So like more of like the engineering ones, maybe the commerce ones, because then you actually get connected with a specific industry and then professional. With Monash Indian Cultural Society, it's obviously a bit different. We're more like focused on like social events. So we don't really do that as much.
Yeah. So one or the other way if you're connected with the guy or girl, you can eventually turn that connection into a opportunity. You never know, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Right.
Like one of like our president last year, like he's doing an internship right now, and he's like studying computer science. So like I've reached out to him and I've been like, oh, like how do I get this role? Like what are tips and tricks like for me? Because like obviously like a lot of them like study very similar fields. So it's like obviously like because we are friends, it's like so normal to just reach out, but not in like a networking way, in more of like a
friendship. They're willing to help you. And I think it's beneficial because like if in our committee it's made up of multiple year levels. So we have people who are older than us who've gone through like who are 1 year or 2 years ahead of us in our course. And they've done like the same years we have and they know like what sort of pathway to take and how to be successful in that course. And yeah, like Megan said, reaching out as friends or even as like, oh, like I know you through this person is definitely
Honestly. Okay, so that's kind of last part. Because you know what, I had questions, but when I asked the first question, one or the other way you answered the other one, two or three. Okay, they are prepared. Anyways, so now the last part is advice for the future prospective Monash students. Why should a new student join the society? Answer it.
So you're from no, I think
You guys are concerned, yeah.
I think the reason you should join like the committee or just a member.
What it was gonna
I think you should just join like
as a volunteer as well or as a normal member.
Yeah, so I think no matter what, definitely join the club. Like I think it's the best way to meet new people, and especially if you're like a lot of international students, if you're trying to like find other friends, like fashions, they're gonna be here. So why didn't you just like it's just a really good place to get involved. And as like a committee member, there's no harm in trying out as well. So it's like it is like a semi-competitive process, I would say, but it teaches you like experience no matter what. I sat this interview, I didn't like fully know if I'd get it, but I was like, well, like interview experience, like one day I'm gonna need interview experience for a job anyway. So it's like might as well just try it now. And then ended up working. It's probably like the best part of my uni experience so far. So I think like joining committee, it's like a really good way to get involved and like also like another thing to add on the LinkedIn. So yeah, but I think just joining the club, like and attending the events, it's like you meet new friends, you meet new people, and you never know like where that'll end up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for me, I would suggest or like I would push for everyone to join as a committee member first. Like try I would say 100% do it like be a member, but definitely try to be a committee member because like for me, I thought, oh yeah, I'm Sri Lankan, like they're not gonna accept me in the Indian club. But let me just try my luck. I don't know like what was in my lucky stars, but like
Neither am I.
yeah, like best decision of my life. Like they like it's not only an Indian club. Like I had been accepted like crazy.
Yeah.
Um
And if you're gonna go to the events, they might
sorry. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, if you're gonna go to the events, they might as well be free. And we've had so much fun in creating these events. Like getting feedback from our previous events and implementing them into our next event and like just making it bigger and better. And just seeing people enjoy the events that we've created is definitely like not more fulfilling than being in the events, but it's like kind of it's reaching that point. Like yeah.
and you get really good at like planning parties as well, because like,
Yeah.
you'll have so much experience at events. So
Um, in the same segment, if you want to list some reasons why should I, as a student, join Monash University?
Join Monash University. Oh, well, personally, I fought with both my parents to let me be in Monash.
I want to go to Monash.
No, genuinely, I got my like my year 12 results, and I was like, I'm going to Monash no matter what. Like I don't care if I'm doing like some random degree. I'm going to Monash. I'm going to one. Like I was getting like I received not better offers, but I received like higher offers. But I was like, no, Monash, but like I want Monash. I want Monash.
yeah, at the exact same situation.
Yeah.
Because also I live like really far. Like I commute about like 1 hour to come to Monash every day, and my parents like, oh, like we have like the best uni. You could have gone to yeah, like it's right here. You can't get into that course. Like why don't you just do that? And I was like, no, like I really want to go to Monash. I kind of like one of my big reasons was my friends like from high school were going, but even despite that, I do feel like I like the Monash campus a lot. Like the way like the classes are like set up and like I like the feeling of like walking through. If I was like America was so good, and I was like as a kid I was like a warrior of like balls. the videos. So like, yeah, like, I really just like it kind of like mimics that experience for me.
Yeah.
And this one's a bit dull, but the food, like, there's a lot of food on campus as well.
Yes.
I think like for sure, like there's like we're there a lot. Like we're always getting each other.
It's fine. That's reason is big valid because I also remember. Can they join Monash University? Right?
And I think for me, like touching on friends, I knew a few people coming to Monash. It's not that like my core friend group, we all were like dispersed everywhere, like different unis. But I don't know what drew me to Monash. I think it was just like the vibe of being at Monash.
I agree.
I just
I loved it.
Yeah.
And even like the study spaces, like we're in one right now. Like,
Yeah.
just like there's so much to do, and like I feel like I haven't seen all the buildings.
And like Monash offers so much as well.
No, because it's so big. Like every now and then I'll go like a little walk with people, and
Oh yeah, so like she like had to drop me off at class once, and she's like, I didn't even know.
I think it's buildings.
Yeah.
It's huge. The campus is so big. Like there's always so much.
Do you reach classes in your time?
Oh, like I have to go so early. It's like some of my classes are on the other side of Monash, and it's a
Your science class?
Yeah.
Doing in that?
I'm like why am I in law?
And I think one other thing that Monash offers that I was definitely drawn to was the exchange, like the global opportunities that Monash offers. Like the first years they have the global immersion guarantee booking, which is good, and they have exchange programs with a bunch of universities, like I think one of the biggest exchange programs, in the world, and I think that's what sort of drew me to coming to Monash because I always like in my final years of school, I would be like, oh yes, I want to go to uni in like the UK. But my mom at 18 would not let me go to uni in the UK. So I was like, okay, like I want to go to Monash because it offers me a course where I can do that semester in the UK.
And look, seeing the
Exactly. Yeah.
time you
Exactly.
Yes, like, yeah. And I think another thing, so this is more for like computer science and like IT and software engineering students, but we have like integrated IBLs. That's but it's basically where you have like you learn through actually no, I'm not going to try. But yeah, basically it's where you like kind of like work at a company, whether that be like Coles, like I mentioned that friend from earlier, or like really big companies for like 6 months, and it like counts towards your degree. So it's like you get that industry experience way before, and it's like a really big plus for like such a competitive field. So yeah, there are a lot of like it's not too late. It's doesn't get
I'm
expensive. Oh no,
Definitely the mask.
you could do another course, or you could do the PhD of it.
Saying it to pay. Benny. Okay, first of all, thank you for answering all the questions honestly. That's kind of small rapid fire round. If you want to
Yeah.
Holi celebrations or the Diwali celebrations?
That's hard.
Oh my god. I think Holi for me.
I think color, yeah, because I love the color.
I love the color, yeah.
But I love Diwali. So
You need to don't be reply.
People, yeah.
Holi again. Cricket or Bollywood night?
Bollywood 9.
okay, I'll do Bollywood. But I think we watch it one hit one.
Best Indian food near your campus.
Oh, there's actually a Pani Puri lamb truck in Clayton.
Oh yes.
So yes, is the answer.
Any close?
Yeah,
Yeah, like outside the suburb.
yeah.
Yeah.
Suburb, yeah.
One word to describe Monash Indian society.
I would say wholesome.
I'd say like incredible. Like
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, funniest thing that's ever happened in an Indian society Monash University event.
Ooh. Funniest.
Funniest is hard. I feel like I laughed, but I laughed at
That's the last rapid fire question.
I think
it was hard.
for me, our sporting event last year, like it was the cricket event that we did with the Pakistani club. I think just seeing the team so competitive, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
Like they were like mocking each other and like just having fun. It was just really fun to watch because I was like, oh my god, like they're so silly. Like
Yeah, I have to agree. Like it was a collaboration with the Pakistani at Monash community.
Yeah.
Like so it was like Pam versus Bix, and then it was like us versus each other.
Yeah.
And it was funny because there's obviously like so much like cultural background, but like putting that all aside and like just having fun with your friends. Like it was like good to like just like kind of bridge that
yeah.
as well. So.
I bet there would be more, right? There would be so many.
Yeah. This is a rapid fire.
Yeah, you can use like an hour.
Okay, but yeah, there was so many questions, but I tried to find the best, especially when saw the question called Holi versus Diwali, I'm like, oh, okay, how would I answer this question? Because they both are really good. Even especially Diwali, you need to be traditionally. Holi, you need to be totally maniac. I didn't do anything right. But yeah. So this was all. First of all, so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You loved it. Okay. So initially you were nervous and thinking what are your questions. Now you're feeling pissed. So I'm coming back again. Trust me, because I need to shoot so many videos from Monash University. If you guys are okay with it, this is the future, right? Yeah. And thank you for organizing the room. They are the one who organized the room. We are right now in Monash University's Clayton campus. And there was one not for rapid fire, but kind of rapid fire. City campus or Clayton campus?
You don't get a choice.
Oh wait,
It's on your
oh wait, but if you had to choose,
Clayton.
okay, all my city friends come to Clayton.
Yeah.
Just to
Wait, I don't have uni today. I came.
Yeah,
I mean, I was going to come for fun anyway.
yeah.
I love Clayton Tubers. No, and like,
One of my friends who I'm studying with, he goes to city campus. He studies pharmacy in Parkville. But he comes to Clayton because everything and everyone are at Clayton.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
trust me, I really want to join there. Like, Stevens, just send me the DM, send me a message. I would like to cover that as well.
Get on our Instagram. How nice to a call.
Okay. So thank you. And would love to mention, do you want to share your personal Instagrams or not? For any questions? Or do you want to send?
Or you can find out personal Instagram. On the pinned posts.
Okay. So DM if you have any questions. DM the page if you have any questions related to joining Monash, Indian Society, related to joining any event. You guys will be reacting 24 hours.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions or suggestions or comments, put them below. DM me on Instagram if you have any suggestions for me to join or come here and create more videos related to Monash or Indian Society in Monash. Subscribe to the channel. I'm traveling 2 hours just to shoot this video, and they've been waiting since the morning for this video. And like this video and share this video to someone who's thinking to join Monash University or Monash Indian Society. Would love to know more. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys.
Thank you.